Hey y'all, I am not hiking today. I'm taking a day of rest. I want to talk a little bit about how um, it's not all sunshine and puppy dogs out here. It's been hard. The first day I fell, then I lost my gloves, so I was using my socks to keep my hands warm, which was actually working out really good. But then I lost my socks, and yesterday I lost my hat. And I did want to talk to you about one other thing that kind of happened that was interesting, to say the least. Um, a few days ago, I was coming down the trail and I actually got lost. I got off trail for a little bit. I was just briefly when I found the trail again, but it was had already been a very frustrating day and was very tired. Then ticked off at myself for getting lost, and I came down into a where there was a hostel, and I was so tired and exhausted and frustrated that I just elected to go ahead and stay at this hostel. And it was not a very pleasant experience. Um, it was, yeah, let's just say that I'm 3 or 4 days later and I'm still trying to get the smell out of my gear. I'm not going to say the hostel name, but any of you upcoming hikers, if you want to know more about the particulars about the hostel name and what exactly happened there, you can direct message me here on Facebook or on Instagram, and I'll kind of give you the details. I would strongly suggest that you take heed of if you have time, you could look at some reviews and just don't go there unless it's a real emergency. It's worth going an extra half a mile and calling for a shuttle. Like I said, I don't want to say the name of the place on here, but I will answer whatever questions about that place if you'll direct message me. The alternative is that I'm here at this hostel and I can't say enough good things about this place. I'm at Mother Marion's hostel. She's been here since 2012, her and her husband Fred, and they've been absolutely fantastic. They have treated me like family. They welcome everybody. They've allowed me to stay more than the 2 days that most hostels want you to stay, and they've slack packed me back and forth to the trail so I can still get my miles and really feel like I'm just at a relative's house. I don't even feel like I'm at a hostel. Um, the other thing about being here that has been a real blessing is that what some of you know is that I have a medical condition that has kind of plagued me for many, many years. That took a long time to get diagnosed, and there is no real treatment, no cure, something that will just continue to get worse as I get older, and it's just something I have to deal with. I was worried about it rearing its ugly head while I was out here, and it did. Um, it did the other night when I was here at this hostel, and thankfully, Marian is a retired nurse, and she was able to comfort me and get me through this horribly embarrassing situation. Um, I think if it had happened, or if it does happen while I'm on trail, it will be awful. Um, one of the things that I've worried about is this medical issue happening while I was on trail. So I'm glad if it was going to happen, that it happened here. And she was able to comfort me through it, and I'm fine. I'm fine now. I'm fine. And I always am. Well, almost always am fine when these episodes happen. But she was a nurse, and that she wouldn't freak out, and that it was going to be okay. They have been a real blessing, and I really want to encourage anybody that's coming up through, if you need to stay somewhere between Devil Fork Gap and Spivey Gap, stay here. So this hostel is the downstairs of their retirement home, and it's clean and warm and very inviting, and I just can't say enough things about how wonderful it's been to be able to be here. And just want to encourage everybody that if you need to stay somewhere, to call Mother Marion's Hostel. It's well worth the stay for sure. So I'll be back on the trail again tomorrow. Fred's gonna drive me to the trailhead in the morning, and it'll be a long day again tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get more pretty views, or more puppy dogs, and more sunshine. And we'll see you again with the next video.